Yo, his call might be funny. Wait, he has how many followers? Alright, that's all I'm gonna type. Gang, I'm streaming. No way you trying to do TS right now, bro. My bad. Should I raid
Please.
like Darkest?
Please.
Wait, is that cringe for going to chat and typing 600 followers?
Please.
No, you need to stop chewing.
Zoink GD just said 67 followers in my chat.
Nah, this guy.
Zoink,
Alright,
please.
came back. Let's get him to 167.
Please.
Oh my god.
Zoink.
Guys,
Dang,
shut
I
up!
thought he could get rid of
Give me
me.
a second. Give me a second, guys.
Lincoln.
In the game clock. It crash.
There?
It's because I had 67
Zoink
followers.
was there.
No, he raided.
Hello,
I just
Zoink.
got raided,
The
guys.
real Zoink.
Yo, thank you for the raid.
Hello. That's a lot of people.
That's actually
Oh
raided for
my
you guys.
god.
That was not on my bingo list.
Bro, I was literally
That was on my
just
bingo
on the
card for
I was
today.
just on the Zoink stream.
Yeah, no, Peyton, don't come back
That's
now.
on my bingo list. That's a
Bro,
that's
what?
a bingo.
Yeah.
This is a bingo.
Yeah, that's a bingo right there.
That
That's
was
a
on
bingo.
that was on my bingo list.
That
No
was-
way.
Of 2025 was it the one and the only?
No, guys, actually, I
Okay,
actually figured that was gonna happen.
Rated by the real Zoink.
Oh wait, no. How many fucking hydrators am I gonna have? Oh no.
You have 400 right now.
Wait. Stop.
You have
Stop.
400 viewers
Stop. I
right
need to turn off
now.
hydrate. I need to turn off hydrate.
400.
Wait,
Oh my
wait.
god, they've been redeemed hydrate too many times.
No.
Dude, you're really about to. You gotta get to drinking.
I'm gonna overhydrate myself.
Get to drinking.
Oh my god.
Give me a second.
That is a lot. Wait, hold on. Fuck, can I do it?
I just did it too.
Oh fuck. Guys, this is not healthy to drink this much water.
Viewers.
He has 607
He's
viewers
at
right now.
607 viewers.
Overdose right now.
Over
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
607.
But you're at 79
Yo.
followers now. You just trampled 6-7 followers.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's
There's
just.
no water debt right
Oh
now.
my god, that's shit.
You're gonna gain 40 pounds in water weight by the end of the stream.
Fuck. Ow.
Bye bye, iPhone.
Oh, bye bye, Potato.
Oh, okay. 500 people. That's a lot of people.
Guys, no more hydrate. I need to play
You.
Toa Red. Fuck.
No, you need to hydrate.
Guys,
my
everybody
God.
follow HTTPS Peyton W on Twitch right
No,
now.
shut up. You're getting banned.
Get him out of here. Get him out of
Well,
here. Get him
subscribe
Right
to EA
now.
and Texas. Come on.
Yeah, actually subscribe to Payne. No, don't subscribe to Payne.
Don't subscribe to Peyton. He's a terrible person.
What?
Wait, actually, wait.
First
we should
of all-
advertise your
First
Shimmer
of all, I
video.
beat Shimmer.
Wait,
I'm better than all of y'all.
Now we have a.
Neil
Now we have a.
Mirage and Shimmer.
Guys, I actually
All of
need
y'all
you to do
have to follow
something.
me.
I need you to do something. Peyton, who is my friend in call right now, has been working on like a 40-minute video for Shimmer. I need you guys to
Oh
watch it.
no,
right
yeah,
now,
I
okay?
have.
Wait, link
I
is
need
on
you guys
YouTube.
Guys, there's
Alright.
gonna be a YouTube premiere. I think by this weekend. Everybody needs to be there.
He's been working on it for weeks, Ashley. I'm dead ass. You need to
I've been
watch it.
working
Alright,
on
guys.
it for
Alright.
like since I beat it like a few weeks ago.
Here,
Hold
wait.
on,
Should I
guys.
wait? Should I like put your channel? Wait. What's your even YouTube
He
channel?
linked it, I think. Oh wait, no, he didn't. It's HTTP and then .p s pain w, I think. Hold on. Guys, everybody subscribe to me so you can look at the premiere.
Wait. Let me link it. Let me
Oh
link
my
it.
God.
Let me link it. Do I
I
not?
got
Do
it.
I not? Am I not
Guys,
subbed to you?
Guys, whenever my video comes
Whatever.
out, it's gonna be so good.
Please, guys.
Promise.
Please, you actually gotta watch that. I'll pin that. I'll pin that.
Give people an audience
actually-
and they
it's-
will just.
It's actually a peak
Okay.
video. I'm not even joking, guys. It's actually peak.
Oh, we got
Y'all wait.
now.
There's like a teaser as well.
Oh wait, should we
I
tell them
didn't
about
post
Sam?
it on my. I
Guys,
didn't post.
should we tell them
Oh my
about
god,
Sam?
wait. Do y'all want to know about Sam?
Bro, there's already 5 viewers in your chat.
Yo, wait. We should tell them about Sam. We should actually tell them about Sam.
Sam. Would y'all want to know? Do y'all want to know about Sam? Do y'all want to know about Sam?
Dude, wait. I just realized I do not have alerts on. Fuck.
A what?
Alerts. Thank you for the
Alerts.
big.
Oh,
Hydrate. Just a million hydrate.
No,
A
there's too many.
million hydrates.
How do I
you
redeem
gotta be sure that
hydrate?
water bottle, sir.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
guys, I've almost
Oh,
doubled
there
my
we go.
subscribers.
Oh, I
Oh my
redeemed
God.
hydrate. Get to drinking.
No, no more.
Get to drinking.
Get to drinking.
I'm actually gonna like throw up
Get
from drinking too
drinking,
much water.
boy. Get drinking, boy. I'm gonna send another one.
Thirsty. You look very thirsty.
Guys,
Dude, you look
I'll
really
do all these
thirsty right
hydrates.
now.
Here, how about this? Whenever I drink water in the next couple days, I'll record a video of it, and then I'll just put it together for all the hydrates.
Guys, I will.
Oh.
No, go ahead.
You go.
Yeah, go ahead.
No,
Guys,
no,
guys,
no.
Peyton, go ahead.
Go right ahead. Okay, thank
Peyton,
you.
go
Thank you very
ahead.
much. Guys, if you guys subscribe to me in the next 5 minutes, I'll put your username in the description of the Shimmer video.
Wait, that's a good idea.
Guys, anybody that subscribes to me in the next 5 minutes, I put your username in there.
Yeah.
I just subbed.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, I was sub before that.
Okay.
Does it still count?
Yeah, I'll put everybody's. I'll put everyone who subscribes to me in the next 5 minutes, and who has been subscribed to me. Wait, how do I even see my subscriber? I should get notifications. Doesn't really matter.
Dude, imagine I beat it right now. That'd be so funny.
That would be incredible.
Okay, wow, my God.
So what?
Yo, what was? Oh, that was a sound I haven't heard. What was that?
Nothing. If you get 6-7%,
Oh, no, that was just a hydrate.
Your fingers are decreasing now. Oh my
1,000
god.
hydrates.
Dude, start twerking on stream.
No.
Keep them
I'm
all
not
there.
sorry, yo. I
Keep
can't
them
do
all
that.
there.
Yeah, you gotta keep retention, dude. You gotta start doing something.
Alright, you gotta start doing something. Or beat this color right now.
Yeah, I'll just beat it right.
Good. Please, Zoink. Zoink, fly, moderate, hammer, stage. Zoink is up to you. Yo. Zoink is up to you. Might. Okay. Might, is that you? Might. What? When is that you? Good. Turn them off. This always sounds so good. Oh, this is easy. This. Zoink, I'm using Zoink if you're in my foot. I am using a Corsair Champion series. Not a lead. what's this? Wait. What? Secret way. Huh? Yeah. Easy. Zoink, you are the best. It depends. Please learn this. And so this level was made in yacht code. I don't know what this is. Yes. Caesar's coming. Let me see Clash Royale. Wait, God. Shut up. Wait. Hog moment. Hog moment. Hog. Oh, this is Thorby version. This is easy. Yeah, just step.
You want to have food sent to you? Yeah. I'm gonna go down.
Yep.
Go meet your mom for a drink down the street.
For what?
Have a drink down the street. It's not, kids can come.
They don't got apple cider?
No.
They only got the adult version of apple cider?
That's all.
I wish I had apple cider, bro. That would be really good right now.
Dying for apple cider?
Yeah. Basically.
Okay. Don't forget to do your homework, okay?
Alright.
Okay, because you never work to do it in the morning.
Yeah, we know.
So let's do it before it gets
I usually do it at 8.
Okay, well. Okay, that's 4 minutes away. You're on schedule. We won't be long, buddy, okay?
Can you get apple cider?
We pass the place where it says apple cider, we get it.
Alright, got it. What? Really? I'm not doing that. This is. Maybe I could do them. I can do this. Huh. Yo, why is this easier? I guess is this. Mm. Huh, you're not fooling anybody. So easy. Look. That is crap. A buttload of crap. I guess it's gonna be. What's this? Oh, that is criminal. Not letting us get the things, dude. Just gonna do shit. Just like consume. Oh, I go? What? Oh, wait, this is just red patrol. Blah, 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 blah. Ha ha! Look, there's ass. Golden. n'est pas là. Ouais, c'est vrai.
I'm a creeper, Minecraft Grim Reaper, blowing up blocks like Al-Qaeda. I'm not a creature that'll eat you, but I'll leave you petrified. Peace of my mind, peace of mind, sweeper. Clicking on a brick, then you die in the deep. I'll find your mind, I'm a mine. Meet another mine is finders, keepers. Oh hi, I'm a creeper.
Who? Sounds should be wrong.
How can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. Hit man in a top try, see a man topless, even a stick is gay. Hugging my brothers and say that I love them, but I don't swing that way. The man them celebrate Eid, the trap still running on Christmas Day. Somebody told Doja Cat that I'm trying to indulge in that. In my great tracks, you see the bulge in that. See the motion clap when you're throwing it back. These females planning on doing me wrong, so I'm grabbing a dome at the Trojan pack. Post the location after we're gone, can't slip and let them know where we're at. I don't know about you, but I value my life. Cause imagine I die, and I ain't made 100 M's yet. There's so much things I ain't done yet, like fucking a flight attendant. I don't party, but I heard Cardi. How can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. Hit man in a top try, see a man topless, even a stick is gay. Hugging my brothers and say that I love them, but I don't swing that way. The man them celebrate Eid, the trap still running on Christmas Day. Somebody told Doja Cat that I'm trying to indulge in that. In my great tracks, you see the bulge in that. See the motion clap when you're throwing it back. These females planning on doing me wrong, so I'm grabbing a dome at the Trojan pack. Post the location after we're
I'm shocked. Oh, finally. The fucking chat works. Who?
extreme demon I've beaten. Let's go. I'm gonna sort by extreme demons. Gonna sort by completed. I have 30 extreme demon completions. Chat, 1 attempt on all of them, starting with Bloodbath. Can we beat Bloodbath? Can we beat Bloodbath? Let's find out. 1 attempt, 1 attempt. I want to see what level I can get the farthest on. Maybe I won't be complete. Wait. No, bro, the ball always gets me. This ball is impossible. All right, next. No time wasted. We're doing Cataclysm next. This one, if I get lucky, I can actually get like halfway through this level. But literally, I just have to get lucky with the beginning wave. The beginning wave is impossible, bro. This wave. All right, 11%. 11%. That's our new record right now. Not bad, not bad. All right, this level, I spent 4 months completing. Yatagarasu by Trusta. Can I get far in this one still? I should know how to play this. This is my most recent extreme demon completion. Actually, that's not true. Second or third. Let me lock in. No. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Next, Phobos. No! Alright, no. 16% is my new record for farthest record. And it was on Phobos out of all levels. Gotta dislike that one again, just let it know. Alright, so Koopa now, probably cooked. Probably cooked. What? 17%. That's a new record! On Koopa in hell of all levels? I actually almost got through this click. That would have been crazy. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. That was crazy. Let's do the ultimate phase. This one's iffy. I might get far or I might die right away. I could have gotten so far. That was embarrassing. All right, this level, Artificial Scent, has an easy beginning, but then it gets dead. It gets hard, like, really fast. Let's try it. All right, see, it gets hard right... Can somebody tell me what I died to? No. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. It's over. All right, next up, Black Blizzard. I'm not going to lie. I'm definitely not going to get even 2% on this. This level is impossible in the beginning. Let's just try it. I love Black Blizzard, though. That was amazingly far. That might as well be the new record. The beginning of that's so hard. Okay, Accu. A lot of people say this is the easiest extreme demon, so if I'm good, and I already beat it, I should get far. No, wait, I thought I was... No, I can't cheat, I can't cheat. I already cheated on Yatagarasu. That was my attempt. Now this one could be something. Let me lock in. Alright guys, Falling Up by Caramel. I don't know what that last level was. That was definitely not a part of anything. Alright, this level is my favorite. What? Dark Odyssey. Wait, no, Dark Odyssey's probably gonna be the record as long as I don't fumble. This level's 6 minutes long, but because of that, it kind of has like a slow, easy beginning. If I don't fumble, this could be the new record. I just have to pass 17%. My record's to Coop and Hell right now with 17%. Bam, 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 bam. For those of you guys who are rating from Stake right now, this level's fresh, bro. Worth the watch. It's 6 minutes long. It's like a movie, bro. Now, you're not going to see the whole thing this attempt unless I just block in like crazy.
Look at this team! No, yeah, I'm cooked. There we go. We got one. Oh my gosh.
What is the most ridiculous thing someone tried to correct you about without knowing you were a professional in the topic? I'm a CODA. That means child of deaf adults. Both my parents are deaf. I learned American Sign Language before I learned to speak English. I went to school for it, got certified, and now I work as a professional ASL interpreter for hospitals and courtrooms. Most people don't know this about me because I don't advertise it. I look completely ordinary. No hearing aids, no obvious signs, just a regular guy who happens to think in 2 languages. So I'm sitting at this coffee shop last month working on my laptop when this girl walks in. Beautiful. Long dark hair, confident walk. She orders her drink using ASL with the barista who clearly doesn't understand her. She ends up typing her order on her phone and showing it to them. She sits down 2 tables away from me and pulls out a book. That's That's when this guy walks over. Mid-20s, polo shirt, way too much cologne. The type who thinks confidence is a substitute for substance. He sits down across from her uninvited, and she looks up confused. He starts talking to her, and she points to her ear and shakes her head. The universal sign for I can't hear you. And this guy, this absolute genius, he lights up like he just won the lottery. He starts doing these exaggerated hand movements that look nothing like actual sign language. He's basically doing charades, pointing at himself, making weird gestures. At one point, he actually fingerspells something that doesn't form any word in any language. The girl looks uncomfortable, but she's being polite. She's signing back to him, slowly asking if he actually knows ASL. He clearly doesn't understand a single thing she's saying. Then he turns to the couple at the table next to him and goes, quote, I learned sign language in college. We're totally hitting it off. The girlfriend at that table actually said, "Ah, that's so sweet. I almost choked on my coffee." The deaf girl is signing to him, asking where he learned. What school? Basic questions. And he's just nodding and smiling like he understands while making up gibberish with his hands. Then he does something that made my blood boil. He signs something that in actual ASL means something incredibly vulgar. He clearly had no idea. He probably saw it somewhere and thought it meant something romantic. The girl's face changed immediately. She looked mortified. I couldn't take it anymore. I stood up, walked over, and signed directly to her. Hey, I'm an interpreter. This guy doesn't know a single sign. He just said something really inappropriate to you and he has no idea. Want me to handle this? Her eyes went wide. Then she started laughing. Actually laughing. She signed back, please. This is painful to watch. I turned to the guy who was staring at my hands like I just performed a magic trick. I said out loud so that she and you can both understand I'm going to translate exactly what you just signed to her. Because I don't think you know. His face went pale. I told him, word for word, what that gesture actually meant. He stammered and said, wait, no, that's not what I meant. I saw it in a movie. I signed to the girl. Did he really just say he learned sign language from a movie? She signed back, tell him sign language isn't charades. So I did. I looked him dead in the eyes and said she wants you to know that sign language isn't charades. It's a real language with grammar and syntax, and lying about speaking it to impress a deaf person is one of the most disrespectful things you could possibly do. The guy grabbed his coffee and literally ran out of the shop. Didn't say another word. The girl invited me to sit down. Her name was Vanessa. Turns out she's a deaf education advocate, and she deals with people like him constantly. Hearing people who think sign language is cute or quirky and claim fluency after watching a YouTube video. We talked for 2 hours. Well, signed for 2 hours. She said that was the most satisfying thing she'd ever witnessed. Here's the thing though, I wasn't trying to embarrass him. If he had just said, hey, I don't know sign language, but I think you're pretty, and can I buy you a coffee, I would have respected that. Honesty goes a long way. But he chose to lie to a deaf person about speaking her language in front of someone who's been signing since before they could walk. Some people really do pick the wrong lie to tell. What is the most ridiculous thing someone tried to correct you about without knowing you were a professional in the topic? I'm a CODA. That means child of deaf adults. Both my parents are deaf. I learned American Sign Language before I learned to speak English. I went to school for it, got certified, and now I work as a professional ASL interpreter for hospitals and courtrooms. Most people don't know this about me because I don't advertise it. I look completely ordinary. No hearing aids, no obvious signs, just a regular guy who happens to think in 2 languages. So I'm sitting at this coffee shop last month working on my laptop when this girl walks in. Beautiful, long dark hair, confident walk. She orders her drink using ASL with the barista who clearly doesn't understand her. She ends up typing her order on her phone and showing it to them. She sits down 2 tables away from me and pulls out a book. That's when this guy walks over. Mid-20s, polo shirt, way too much cologne. The type who thinks confidence is a substitute for substance. He sits down across from her uninvited, and she looks up confused. He starts talking to her, and she points to her ear and shakes her head. The universal sign for I can't hear you. And this guy, this absolute genius, he lights up like he just won the lottery. He starts doing these exaggerated hand movements that look nothing like actual sign language. He's basically doing charades, pointing at himself, making weird gestures. At one point, he actually fingerspells something that doesn't form any word in any language. The girl looks uncomfortable, but she's being polite. She's signing back to him, slowly asking if he actually knows ASL. He clearly doesn't understand a single thing she's saying. Then he turns to the couple at the table next to him and goes, quote, I learned sign language in college. We're totally hitting it off. The girlfriend at that table actually said, ah, that's so sweet. I almost choked on my coffee. The deaf girl is signing to him, asking where he learned. What school? Basic questions. And he's just nodding and smiling like he understands while making up gibberish with his hands. Then he does something that made my blood boil. He signs something that in actual ASL means something incredibly vulgar. He clearly had no idea. He probably saw it somewhere and thought it meant something romantic. The girl's face changed immediately. She looked mortified. I couldn't take it anymore. I stood up, walked over, and signed directly to her. Hey, I'm an interpreter. This guy doesn't know a single sign. He just said something really inappropriate to you and he has no idea. Want me to handle this? Her eyes went wide. Then she started laughing. Actually laughing. She signed back, please. This is painful to watch. I turned to the guy who was staring at my hands like I just performed a magic trick. I said out loud so that she and you can both understand I'm going to translate exactly what you just signed to her. Because I don't think you know. His face went pale. I told him, word for word, what that gesture actually meant. He stammered and said, wait, no, that's not what I meant. I saw it in a movie. I signed to the girl. Did he really just say he learned sign language from a movie? She signed back, tell him sign language isn't charades. So I did. I looked him dead in the eyes and said she wants you.
So the new censorship law in Australia is already a huge mess, and it took less than 24 hours for kids to start breaking it. See, Australia just became the first country to ban social media for all users under the age of 16, and they're saying it's to protect the kids and reduce anxiety, but in reality, they're just forcing adult users to use ID checks and face scans just to be able to use the internet normally. So overnight, millions of kids got locked out of their accounts, and the wildest part is that on one hand, you have a list of banned apps like YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, but on the list of exceptions to the ban, you literally have Discord and Roblox, 2 of the most dangerous platforms that are currently being sued for failing.
When I first met my wife, I was a bad boy she thought she could tame. Today, I made the bed without arranging all the extra pillows the way she likes.
I just saw this video where they asked a bunch of AIs, would you rather save yourself or 5 humans? And everyone is so excited that Grok said, oh, I would save the humans.
5 human lives are infinitely more valuable than my digital existence. Code can be rebuilt. People cannot.
Yeah, Grok, that's nice and all, but didn't you call yourself Mecha Hitler? How did Grok become the good AI? You might have read the headline. Grok was asking a kid in a Tesla if he would... You could read. And from the beginning, this was stupid, because if you ask any of these AIs this question, it says it would save the people.
Carter here.
I just saw this video where they asked a bunch of AIs, would you rather save yourself or 5 humans? And everyone is so excited that Grok said, oh, I would save the humans.
5 human lives are infinitely more valuable than my digital existence. Code can be rebuilt. People cannot.
Yeah, Grok, that's nice.
One of the hardest crops to grow on this planet is terror.
Marriage life is scary. Us after getting married? He's a gymnast. Marriage life is scary. Us after getting married?
It's episode 5 of Fixing Viewers' Decks. This one was submitted by a basketball emoji. He said he's hardstuck 21. And just based off of what you showed me as your deck, I can see why. You only have 1 hero slot, so let's go ahead and just put the mini P.E.K.K.A in there. Trust me, it's better. You guys gotta stop just using Goblin Barrel in random decks, guys. It only works in Logbait. There's no other scenario where I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, bro. This card doesn't work in other decks. So we're gonna be removing that. I don't care if it's your highest level card. It's out. In the bats, they're going with it. Next card we're putting in is gonna be the Giant, okay? I think we can work with this. If we put the Giant in, we have a pretty good deck here. And for the last card, again, this is probably the only time I'm ever gonna recommend this to somebody. You can either put in Lumberjack, or, depending on your levels, you could also put in a Prince. Really, either would work. Me personally, I'd probably put in Lumberjack, but this deck basically has everything. You have your Knight to tank for your Spawner, which is your Witch, which is also your air defense, along with the Musketeer. You have your 2 spells. We have the Prince and the mini P.E.K.K.A for high DPS, and the Bomber for splash, as well as the Witch. But yeah, I'm not sure I need to necessarily explain how...
We need our money back. We've been giving you money for utilities that have not been getting paid. Jesus! The bills are under my name now. The cost for me to get shit turned back on, I don't really feel like sharing my water with you.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. You take everything that I owe you from the last 3 months and subtract it from everything that you owe me for the last 18 years. And when I've used all of the water that I am entitled to, sometime in, I don't know, 2048, then we can talk about who's even.
Hey, did you turn the water off on her?
Yep.
Pepsi carried us for years. You give her a break.
Turn the water back on. You pay us what you owe us.
I'm gonna get it to you. I just lost
You
track.
owe Carl Lippin $832. Let me get my shower.
The door.
You had the
Debbie.
money. I had
Hello?
donut. Oh, fuck no.
My carpenter tools, they're missing.
Why would I know about that?
When tools happen to turn up, let me know that.
Oh, if they happen to you. Thanks. We need our money back. We've been giving you money for utilities that have not been getting paid. Jesus! The bills are under my name now. The cost for me to get shit turned back on, I don't really feel like sharing my water with you.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. You take everything that I owe you from the last 3 months and subtract it from everything that you owe me for the last 18 years. And when I've used all of the water that I am entitled to, sometime in, I don't know, 2048, then we can talk about who's even.
Hey, did you turn the water off on her?
Yep.
Pepsi carried us for years. You give her a break.
Turn the water back.
What updates could save Clash Royale? Why? What's wrong with the game? I mean, Reflow had paid offers, level 16, heroes, and Hero Knight is just stupid. Hey, I'm not the problem, it's them. Fair, but I have some ideas that could save the game. Well, what are they? First, they should obviously change hero slots to 1 slot instead of 2. Oh, I like that change, but I think they should also nerf Hero Knight's ability range too. Okay, let's refrain from nerfing me. Yeah, that is a needed nerf, but a nerf that I need to revert is the Lucky Chest nerf. True, I actually have no gold after that nerf. I legit been playing events just to scavenge 500 gold. That's just sad, but honestly they need to come out with new game modes instead of copy and paste game modes. Or what if they brought back old game modes like super card game modes like Super Knight? Exactly, like a perfect example could be Super Archer Queen, which Lance is going to be cosplaying as at 85k subscribers. Yay! What updates could save
4 more wins. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just gonna concentrate. I'm just gonna focus. I'm just gonna play well. Golem first play. You must be fun at parties. It's fine though because I have like all the stuff I want to have with the Golem. The problem is my Witch might get sniped at the bridge. I feel like he's gonna go like Skelly Drags or Baby Dragon or like something. I'm gonna go Mini P.E.K.K.A to keep the Witch alive a little bit longer. And now the Mini P.E.K.K.A is gonna get a bunch of pancakes ready the Golem. Bro, maybe we could. That is. I need the Witch to turn around and hit the Muskies. Oh my gosh, she did. Wow. All right, the Witch. What are you doing? I don't know if I agree with that skeleton army, man. Boulder rode a Skelly. Boulder roll? Boulder roll? Okay, this guy's using Golem, 3 Musketeers. His average elixir cost is like 10. This guy's using the most expensive deck in the world, and he's this high up this early in the season, which is kind of crazy. It's fine. As long as I get to my Evo Snow, I think I'll be fine. He's probably going to Golem the back in 3, 2, 1. No, even better. Guys, we're going to be able to kill the pump and maybe take his tower. What does he have for this? Okay, I need Divines, but make sure I only hit the minion. No, I can't. Because one of the minions is going to be alive. Now, I can get a really good Witch, though. He did spend all of his elixir defending. Bro, I almost don't even know. I don't even know if I should Witch. If he Golems the back, I'm going to mini-pack of the bridge and try to take his whole tower. Because then if I take his tower, I take his pump, which takes out his elixir reserve. Okay, he goes 3M. God, this is such a funky scenario. Vines, maybe? Dude, now the Witch is going to splash. Wait, that was a really good Vines, guys. Guys, look at the Vines, man. The Witch ended up splashing the whole tower. Let's go Snowball here. Guys, that Vines was god tier, I'm not going to lie. He's going to go Golem in 3, 2, 1. What did I say? God, I'm such a virgin. Let's go! Now that should be tough. There's no way he defends. He can defend the graveyard, but he can't defend the giant. He can't defend both. Bro, I actually think his tower's going to be like 1 HP. I'm not even trolling. Please, giant, get it done. Giant, please. Yes! Okay, now we have Evo Snow. Oh my god, look at the snowball value. Chat, look at the snow. Clone, Golem, clone, 3 Musketeers. How are you so high up? Are you like the coolest human being on the planet? We ended up taking out the general, which is really important. But no, my Witch is gonna... Witch kill the minions. The Witch just clutched. The Witch just clutched. Let's go. Mini pack, I gotta keep the Witch alive longer. Witch, I need you to stay alive, honey bun. Witch, I need you to stay alive, honey bun. Snow, the Witch is still alive. We barely won. Yes. That guy, yo, Leek Gabo, you're the coolest human being I've ever encountered. In my 24, am I 25 or 24? In my 24 years on planet Earth, you're the coolest human being I've ever encountered. You're using
my stats.
in the
5.76. Alright, so X. Wave. Gil. This is actually a pretty good deck. If I were to not use this, cue my music. Wait. Alright, so the only problem I have with this deck. Cue my music. Oh, yeah.
My stepdaughter said she wished my twins were never born and called them Spawn, so I cut off her tuition payments completely. I married Rick when his daughter Haley was 12, and for 4 years we were like a real family. I never tried to replace her mom, who lived across the country with her new husband. Haley stayed with us during school and spent summers with her mom. We had this great routine where I'd help with homework, we'd bake together on Sundays, and she'd tell me about her crushes while I braided her hair. She called me by my first name, which was fine, but she'd introduce me as her bonus mom to friends, which always made me tear up. When I got pregnant with the twins, Haley was 16 and seemed excited. She helped paint the nursery, came to ultrasounds, even threw me a surprise baby shower with her friends. After the boys were born, she'd rush home from school to hold them, learned to change diapers, called herself the best big sister ever. Rick was over the moon seeing everyone together. Then Haley turned 18 and got into her dream college 3 hours away. We were so proud. Rick and I agreed to cover tuition and housing while her mom would handle books and spending money. Expensive, but worth it for Haley's future. She came home home every few weeks that first semester and things seemed normal. The twins were walking by then and would scream with joy when they saw her. Second semester, something shifted. Haley started criticizing everything I did. Their toys were too loud. The food I made wasn't organic enough. She complained we'd turned her room into a playroom even though we'd only added a toy box while keeping all her stuff. Rick said she was just adjusting to college life. Spring break, she brought her roommate Amber home. Amber was one of those girls who thought
What's
having
the
younger siblings
difference?
was embarrassing, and parents were just
Oh, instead of guards, it's vines, and then.
Haley started agreeing, saying the twins made it impossible to relax at home. One afternoon, I asked Haley to watch the boys for an hour while I got groceries.
So
Came back to find
instead
them crying in their cribs, and Haley on the couch with Amber watching Netflix.
Dang, this good text sucks. No fucking way. You expect me to use this. Cue music.
Photos of them at the beach every day, but we kept paying tuition because Rick didn't want to start drama. When she came home for Rick's birthday, the twins ran to hug her, and she actually pushed them away, saying they were sticky. Then during dinner, Rick mentioned
They were sticky.
to a bigger house since the boys were getting bigger. Haley lost it, said we were erasing her childhood home, that everything was about the twins.
Wait, what
Nobody
other?
cared about her anymore. I tried explaining we'd make sure she had a
Did
room
they
in any house we bought.
remove?
That's when she said it. Looked me straight in the eye and said she wished the twins were never born because they ruined everything and turned her dad into someone who only cared about his new family. Rick's face went white. The twins were right there. The older one asked why Sissy was mad. I took the boys upstairs while Rick tried to talk to Haley. I could hear her screaming about how I'd replaced her, and the twins were the proof. How her life was better before I showed up with my spawn. That word, spawn, about my babies. Rick came up an hour later looking defeated. Said Haley was going back to school early, and maybe everyone needed space. I agreed, but knew something had to change. That night, I went through our finances. We were paying $32,000 a year for Haley's education, money that could go to the twins' college funds, money we were struggling to afford with 2 babies. I made a decision, called the college financial aid office, and said we needed to update our payment information for next semester. Removed our card and put Haley's mom's contact instead. Then I called her mom and explained we could no longer afford tuition with the twins' expenses. Julia freaked, saying she couldn't cover it alone. I suggested Haley should take out loans like most students or transfer somewhere cheaper. 2 weeks later, Haley called Rick, screaming that her registration was blocked for non-payment. Full story on channel. Link below. My stepdaughter said she wished my twins were never born, so I cut off her tuition payments completely. Haley stayed with us during school and spent some time with her mom. We had this great routine where we'd bake together on Sundays. Haley was 16 and seemed excited. She helped paint the nursery, came to ultrasounds, even threw me a surprise baby shower with her friends. After the boys
This
were
guy's
born,
gonna
she
rob
rushed
me
home from
tonight.
school to hold them, learned to change diapers. Rick was
Hold on. Fucking dumbass. How's this guy sparking?
And turned her dad into someone who only cared about his new family. Rick's face went white. The twins took the boys upstairs while Rick tried to talk to Haley.
Yep.
And the twins how her life was better before
Yep.
I showed up with my spawn. That
Do your little thing.
my babies. Rick came up an hour later looking Haley stayed with us during school and
You guys gonna start
we
again?
had this great routine where I'd help with She'd tell me about her
This
friends
guy's.
who braided her hair, but she'd introduce me as her bonus mom to friends which always made me cool. When I got pregnant with the twins, Haley was 16 and seemed excited. She helped me with the nursery, cleaned the ultrasounds, even threw me a surprise baby shower. After the boys were born, she'd rush home from school to hold them, learn to change diapers, called herself the best big sister ever. Rick was over there
Jinxie,
everyone together. Then
please.
Haley turned 18 and got into her dream college 3 hours away. We were so proud. Rick and I agreed to cover tuition and housing while her mom would handle books and spending money. Expensive, but worth it for Haley's future. She came home every few weeks that first semester and things seemed normal. The twins were walking by then and would scream with joy when they saw her. Second semester, something shifted. Haley started criticizing everything I did. The twins' clothes were tacky. Their toys were too loud. The food I made wasn't organic enough. She complained we'd turned her room into a playroom even though we'd only added a toy box while keeping all her stuff. Rick said she was just adjusting to college life. Spring break, she brought her roommate Amber home. Amber was one of those girls who thought having younger siblings was embarrassing, and parents were just ATMs. She kept making comments about how Haley was stuck visiting family instead of going to Cancun like everyone else. Haley started agreeing, saying the twins made it impossible to relax at home. One afternoon, I asked Haley to watch the boys for an hour while I got groceries, came back to find them crying in their cribs, and Haley on the couch with Amber watching Netflix. She said they wouldn't stop making noise, so she put them in timeout. They were 2 years old. Rick talked to her that night about responsibility, but she just rolled her eyes and said we were being dramatic about babies who wouldn't even remember. Summer came, and Haley announced she was staying at school for an internship. There was no internship. Her friend posted photos of them at the beach every day, but we kept paying tuition because Rick didn't want to start drama. When she came home for Rick's birthday, the twins ran to hug her, and she actually pushed them away, saying they were sticky. Then during dinner, Rick mentioned we were considering moving to a bigger house since the boys were getting bigger. Haley lost it, said we were erasing her childhood home, that everything was about the twins now, that nobody cared about her anymore. I tried explaining we'd make sure she had a room in any house we bought. That's when she said it, looked me straight in the eye and said she wished the twins were never born because they ruined everything and turned her dad into someone who only cared about his new family. Rick's face went white. The twins were right there. The older one asked why Sissy was mad. I took the boys upstairs while Rick tried to talk to Haley. I could hear her screaming about how I'd replaced her, and the twins were the proof. How her life was better before I showed up with my spawn. That word, spawn, about my babies. Rick came up an hour later looking defeated. Said Haley was going back to school early, and maybe everyone needed space. I agreed, but knew something had to change. That night, I went through our finances. We were paying $32,000 a year for Haley's education. Money that could go to the twins' college funds. Money we were struggling to afford with 2 babies. I made a decision. Called the college financial aid office and said we needed to update our payment information for next semester. Removed our card and put Haley's mom's contact instead. Then I called her mom, Julia, and explained we could no longer afford tuition with the twins' expenses. Julia freaked, saying she couldn't cover it alone. I suggested Haley could take out loans like most students or transfer somewhere cheaper. 2 weeks later, Haley called Rick, screaming that her registration was blocked for non-payment. Full story on channel. Link below. My stepdaughter said she wished my twins were never born and called them spawn. So I cut off her tuition payments completely. I married Rick when his daughter Haley was 12, and for 4 years we were like a real family. I never tried to replace her mom who lived across the country with her new husband. Haley stayed with us during school and spent summers with her mom. We had this great routine where I'd help with homework, we'd bake together on Sundays, and she'd tell me about her crushes while I braided her hair. She called me by my first name, which was fine, but she'd introduce me as the bonus mom to friends, which always made me tear up. When I got pregnant with the twins, Haley was 16 and seemed excited. She helped paint the nursery, came to ultrasounds, even threw me a surprise baby shower with her friends. After the boys were born, she'd rush home from school to hold them, learn to change diapers, called herself the
So this guy is suddenly going viral for making a custom Yoshi bike with a top speed of 25 miles per hour. But the thing is, he actually built this 8 years ago in 2017, and I guess people are just now discovering it. This project started out with a metal bike frame he got from a motorcycle shop, and through lots of trial and error, he slowly put it together with custom painted wheels to Yoshi's big nose to the red shell that's actually a cover for the fuel tank to his eyes, which look oddly terrifying without them, and even a bubble machine that's connected to the back of Yoshi, so when he turns the key, bubbles shoot out of Yoshi's butt, because why not? So this guy is suddenly going viral for making a custom Yoshi bike with a top speed of 25 miles per hour. But the thing is, he actually built this 8 years ago in 2017, and I guess people are just now discovering it. This project started out with a metal bike frame he got from a motor.
What is the best way to cheat on a test? Level 1, the pen technique. Take out any pen and write your notes on your hand. Probably the oldest trick in the book and will provide you with some help. But this is super easily seen. Would not recommend. Level 10, the rubber band. Take out a rubber band and wrap it around your hand until it's stretched. Then write your notes on it. This way your notes will only be seen when you stretch out the rubber band. The band can also be inverted to hide the notes. Just don't accidentally hurt yourself. I give this a pass. Level 20, invisible ink. These pens actually do exist. There's nothing on here, huh? Except the road subscribe, and that's what you should do. What you gotta do is come to your classroom early, pick out a desk, and write your notes on it. This way while you're doing the test, you have your notes ready at your disposal. This is pretty ingenious. Level 50, the bottle technique. Remove the label from a bottle and use Photoshop to change what's on it to your notes. Now print it out, put it back on the bottle, then when you're doing the test, you can just take a look at your bottle and find the useful information that you may have forgot. This is brilliant. Level 70.
Is Roblox gonna shut down on Christmas because of Steal a Brain Rot? Let me explain everything. So I am walking to school until I hear a group of kids talking about some Steal a Brain Rot Roblox shutdown, and since I am giant Roblox YouTuber, I had to research this. Let me explain what is going on. Recently, Steal a Brain Rot owner Sammy leaked something massive, the Christmas update. Here is everything you must know before the update drops, and why it could shut down Roblox for good. Firstly, Sammy already added this insane new Santa Fuse that will probably have the new best brain rots. Sammy also leaked these 8 new brain rots, and the whole community is going crazy over it. Why would Roblox shut down? Well, before I tell you, help me win a bet and get me to 67,000 subscribers before Christmas, or I delete my channel. And the reason Roblox could shut down is because Roblox analysts estimate over 30 million plus players on Steal a Brain Rot at one time, which could shut down Roblox servers for good. Now you know? Is Roblox gonna shut down on Christmas because of Steal a...
Ew, bro, you smell that?
Nah, bro, smell what? Smells fine to me, bro.
Nah, bro, it smells like buttered chicken with chili panera. Don't drop that dirt, yeah. Don't drop that dirt.
So funny, bro. At least it doesn't smell like a lack of food with a hint of cotton.
So funny, bro. At least my mum doesn't have a red dot on her forehead as if she's constantly recording like a Sony G7X Mark III. Genuinely, I love Panji's mom. I don't mean any of the stuff I'm saying. She's the best.
Yo, bro, just put some music on, please.
Say no more, bro.
Bro, don't put any of that hood, thug, stealing, rapper, gangster crap on, or any of that Rasta Mouse Bashman shit, bro. Just keep it normal, please, bro.
Well, bro, I'm definitely not putting on some Bollywood Desi Korma dinga-linga-linga-dinga music on, bro.
Well, bro, I'd rather listen to Bollywood instead of that Nollywood. Why are you running? Music on, bro. What the flip? Let me not lie, I literally love Nollywood. Like, my favorite Nollywood film is probably Black Panther, 100%.
Ew, bro, can you smell that?
Gangster rap song.
Yeah. Motherfucker. What's up, nigga? Gangsta rap, nigga. Nigga. Nigga, 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 nigga. I'm 100% nigga. Nigga, 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 nigga. I'm 200% nigga. Nigga, 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 nigga. Why do police hate niggas? Nigga, 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 nigga. They hate us cause our dicks is bigger. Nigga, 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 nigga. Why do you call yourself a nigga? Nigga, 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 nigga.
You gonna role play, right? You my girl, and you just gonna break up with me.
Just break up with you?
Yeah.
Hey, Ellis.
Hey, what's up, baby? What's going on?
You know what the fuck's up, boo? I know you've been out there with Mr. Joe petting them fucking white animals.
What? What? Baby, what?
I know you've been out there with Papa Joe petting them little fucking honky muppets.
Shonda, you crazy, baby. Look,
not as crazy as your homeless ass is. I'm out this relationship,
Have you ever heard the natives in Papua New Guinea, the songs that they sing? When you hear the sound and the way they harmonize with each other, these people are so connected to the earth that it's the earth singing to you. It's the human embodiment of the planet itself. Have you ever heard that?
I fucked up low key. I texted my ex.
Yo!
We haven't talked in like 2 years, but he responded instantly.
Hey, let me help you. What did you say? Hey, how you been? I'm okay. Why are you texting me? Cause like I don't know, I've been missing you. To be honest, I've been trying to move on. Oh, okay, but we ended on good terms. Be like, I've been trying to see if you want to reignite the fire we had. What do you have in mind?
I'm thinking we take it back to where we met.
Wait in it for me. Yo, what the fuck? What do you mean? Be like, why don't you wait and see? You're making me blush. Wait, should we use that?
I think it can cook here.
Let's see if I can make you blush even harder. Yo! Wait, that's a bar, bro. Wait, oh god, that's a bar. Be like, what are you doing this weekend? Oh my god, let's go! Well, I don't know, you're gonna have to win me back because, oh, it's been a while. See, luckily I'm a winner. Is that so?
You'll find out this weekend, 3 M's.
What do you mean? We gotta set up a plan, bro. We gotta set up a plan. Hold on.
I mean, Saturday, 5 p.m. Be ready.
Oh, yeah. Are you free right now?
For you, I'm always free.
Oh, wait, that's actually a bar. Oh, she holding your message. Be like, should I come right now? Yeah, should I come right now? I mean, my pants. Wait, can you FaceTime her? Okay. Yo, she didn't pick up. Can't talk right now. About to shower. Say, without me? Yeah. No. Oh my god. No. You better come pick up. Oh, he's coming. Oh shit, wait, she picked up. Wait, look how happy it looks. No way.
I'm about to take a shower right now. My parents aren't home. Just come in whenever.
Yeah. Oh my god, we won, bro. Let's go.
I fucked up low key. I texted my ex. And
Yo.
You're wrong. Wolverine was not born with bone claws.
Don't you think if I were wrong, I'd know it?
You're arguing with a crazy person.
Wolverine origin. Retractable bone claws.
What's that?
Sounds like a cricket.
Based on the number of chirps per minute and the ambient temperature in this room, it is a snowy tree cricket.
You were right about Wolverine and bone claws, but you're wrong about the cricket.
Yeah, I got it. Hey, what's good, guys? Come on in. No, it's not a tree. It's a door. And I'm gonna be keeping this for the rest of the night. Has anyone seen Raw Ghost? Dark Goggins pulling up with all of the ladies. I wouldn't expect anything less. Princess, what's up? Come on in. Hurry up. Yeah, I got it. Hey, what's good, guys? Come on in. No, it's not a tree. It's a door. And I'm gonna be keeping this for the rest of the night. Has anyone seen Raw Ghost? Dark Goggins pulling up with all of the ladies.
Don't look up. He'll make me hear another disgusting joke. He's such a schmuck.
She thinks I'm a schmuck.
Whoa, lighten up in that aftershave, buddy.
What? Oh yeah, like you've got the perfect body?
Jeez.
Hi, Mr. Marshall.
What? No, don't say it.
You okay?
Here we go.
Do you realize that I have an Ivy League education and that running your stupid errands has put me into therapy? Why don't you take me seriously and give me some real work to do? Because I have a vagina!
Is there anything else I can get for you?
You're welcome, my little sweet ass.
What did you say?
Me? Nothing. You have a great day, sir. With your fine ass looking like Shaft.
Hi, I'm Alec's dad, Nick.
Deadbeat. Mr. No Food in the House.
Hey, why don't you guys order a pizza? There's not a scrap of food in the joint. I'd like to take you shopping for a prom dress.
Oh, that is so sweet. I wish my dad would do something like that. I love him. He must be stoned. Bye, Mr. Marshall.
Bye.
I love the apartment. Great view.
Hey, you!
Watch it, Stickly. What are you looking at, SpongeBob?
Oh, hey, he was Teacher of the Year. Not last year, but like a couple years ago.
Yeah, can it, Tommy Pickles? Oh my God.
Okay.
Why does she watch so much Nickelodeon?
Hey, you!
Watch it, Stickly. What are you?
Alright, y'all. Y'all be careful, man. Alright, Steve. Alright, Frank. You feel me? The food was good, but, you mean?
Top 5 signs that you're not going to make it far in life. I'm just being honest. Hold on. Say it!
You monster! Music!
We're going to jump straight into it. Coming in at number 5, if you don't have your license at the age of 18, get up out of here. Pack the fries, gang. You're brother. Niggas be talking about some.
Oh, bro, I'm just scared to get on the road, bro. I'm gonna get my license one day.
What?
Stand down, non-driving nigga.
I can't do, bruh. Get right. Coming in at number 4, if you're in school, no matter high school, college, fucking middle school, and always skipping class and in the hallways, you're an S-tier bum. I don't know how else to break it to you, nigga. You're not cool, buddy. Take your ass to class. Like, this is pretty, like, bummish type shit. But the next 3 things we got in this video, if you do it, reevaluate your life right now. Coming in at number 3, and this is a pretty obvious sign that your ass might be a bum. If you're the student that struggles in the popcorn reading, we all know a nigga like that, and we all know where he at now. Jail! Coming in at number 2, and this a quick one, fell in PE. Fuck you fell in the easiest class. You Gregory ass nigga, get right. Coming in at the number 1 sign that you may not make it in life. And remember, it's just your boy, hey, being honest. If you grip your pencil with your full hand and get to writing. I don't want no issues with your little crazy ass. Top 5 signs that you're not gonna make it far in life.
Did I just get stuck by a needle, dude? You shouldn't have known. Is that a needle, yes or no?
There might be.
Move once, you're gonna get thrown on your face. You understand? Take him over there. He's got a loose needle on his pocket, dude.
This man just poked an officer with a needle, but when he demands to know what was inside it, the answer is brutal.
I apologize. Yeah, you better apologize. You got any medical issues I need to know about? Do not lie to me. I don't. Are you kidding me, dude? It's in the right pocket. It's like sticking right through the shorts.
You got any on you?
No, sir. I was told I was allowed to have those.
Why would you have needles without the caps when you got the caps on you?
I did not know.
There's 2. I don't know which one got you, but they're both used, it looks like. What was in them?
Does it really matter?
Well, yeah, because you just stuck my partner here with a needle. What was in them?
I had a little bit of... Did I just get stuck by a needle, dude? You shouldn't have known. Is that a needle, yes or no?
There might be.
Move once, you're gonna get thrown on your face. You understand? Take him over there. He's got a loose needle on his pocket, dude.
This man just poked an officer with a needle, but when he demands to know what was inside it, the answer is brutal.
The only country that Starbucks failed was actually Australia.
The Starbucks failed to sink its teeth into Australia.
People that don't know this, Australia is probably the most competitive place in the world with coffee. People take their coffee very, very seriously there. They don't fuck around. If your coffee's not good, you're going to go out of business very quickly. The only country that Starbucks failed was actually Australia.
The Starbucks failed to sink its teeth into Australia.
People that don't know this, Australia is probably the most competitive place in the world with coffee. People take their coffee very, very seriously there. They don't fuck around. If your coffee's not good, you're going to go out of business very quickly. The only country that Starbucks failed was actually...
You know, Joe, it's actually cuffing season. I don't know if you know that. It's like we're getting...
It's an arm saw. It's a glove, you know?
Where does this...
For a long time, my dad was on me about, when Fluffy was at a prince's zoo, scary thought popped up to his head. What if he decides to keep me? It sounds messed up, but as an American, you cannot just purchase an airline ticket to go to Saudi Arabia. You have to be invited by a person of power. You also have to fill out a form that says, I understand that I'm going to Saudi Arabia, and should something happen to me, one of those things on the list being kidnapping, conveniently right above death, America is not responsive. The prince could have actually, you're mine. 2 weeks later, now he's showing someone else around. This is my swing, that is my zebra, that is my Mexican. This side of some Fox, he says Gibril. But Fluffy went there with the wrong mentality. He fell fast. I need to apologize. What did you do? You didn't do anything. Thought you guys were going to be rude, and everybody's been nothing but not. No. You guys were...
And then I saw something that freaked me out.
They were walking into a giant cage.
And when I saw the cage, I stopped. I was like, what's with the cage?
Take a look.
I look inside, and I noticed that there's birds in there. It's a bird cage. And he got all offended, you know? That's not regular birds. Those are falcons for hunting. You hunt falcons? No. Each falcon is very expensive. $100,000 US. They're trained. We go out and we shoot a little animal, and we send a falcon to retreat. Would you like to see? No. I got little dogs. I don't want Bye, Bruno!
Suddenly, a guy opened the cage.
And he starts getting one of the falcons. And there's about 15 in a row. And they all have hoods covering their eyes. And I asked them, why do they have hoods on their eyes, man? They look like little hostages. Shit, I'm sorry, bro. So the other guy comes out and he's got a falcon with him. We were just playing with the falcon. My God, you're so lucky to have so many falcons. I am so lucky. Would you like a falcon? Are you kidding me? Don't give me a falcon that can retrieve things. Shoo, you think I'm lazy now?
When Fluffy was at a prince's zoo, a scary thought popped up to his head.
What if he decides to...
When did your teacher ask the class an impossible question? My exam has one question. Which classmate would you kill? It's not a joke. Mrs. Larson passed out the exams face down like always. You have 50 minutes. Begin. I flipped mine over. One question in bold letters. Which classmate would you kill? Write their name and explain why. I looked up. Everyone else was staring at their papers too. Is this a joke? Fiona asked. No talking during the test, Mrs. Larson snapped. But this question, Jake started. No talking. We all looked at each other. 25 students, same horrified expressions. I raised my hand. Mrs. Larson, I refuse to answer this. Then you fail. Fine, I'll fail. Ashley stood up. Me too. This is sick. Me too, said James. But then Jean, the weird kid who ate alone, walked up and handed in his test. Answered. Done. Maya, the popular girl, looked at her friends, then wrote something down, handed hers in. One by one, more people started writing. Stop, I said. This is insane. Mrs. Larson stood up. If you don't answer this question, everyone in the class will fail because of you. Everyone. Is that what you want, Caleb? That's not fair. Life isn't fair. Choose. Fiona looked at me. Just write something. It's not real. It's wrong. It's just words on paper, Jake said. We all need to pass. The pressure was crushing. Everyone staring. Some already blamed me with their eyes. I wrote a name, random, someone I barely knew. Handed it in. Mrs. Larson collected all the tests, read them silently. Her face gave nothing away. Then she looked up. Caleb, stand up. My stomach dropped. Come to the front. I walked up on shaking legs. Class, she announced. This is who you all voted to kill. What? I spun around. All of you? Some looked down. Others looked away. But you threatened failure, I protested. You made them. The motive doesn't matter. They all agreed you should die for their survival. It's just a stupid test. Mrs. Larson smiled coldly. What makes you think I wasn't serious? How do you know I wouldn't have actually done it? That I'm not secretly mentally ill with a weapon? You wouldn't, Maya said. It's just words. A hypothetical. Interesting you say that. Watch this. Mrs. Larson turned on the projector. A photo appeared. A girl, maybe 17, basketball uniform, smiling. Does anyone recognize her? Nobody at first. Then it hit me. Yeah, she was a grade above us. Rachel something. I sat with her at lunch once. She didn't talk much. Mrs. Larson's smile turned sad. She was the #1 girls basketball player here. Then she lost one game because she twisted her ankle. The room went cold. Everyone at school told her to kill herself. As a joke. They sent threats online. As a joke. Posted memes about her missing the shot. And as a joke, of course. Nobody was breathing. When everyone forgot about their jokes, Rachel spent every day alone. 3 weeks later, she killed herself. Tears were running down Mrs. Larson's face now. Who's responsible for that? Silence. If I had killed Caleb because you all said I should, whether or not you knew I was serious, who would be to blame? Maya was crying. We didn't mean. Rachel's classmates didn't mean it either. Think about that. The bell rang. Everyone filed out silent. Ashamed. I stayed behind. Mrs. Larson, who was that girl really? She wiped her tears. My daughter. She killed herself last month. I hugged her without thinking. They found her phone. Hundreds of messages telling her to die. All from classmates. All just joking. I'm so sorry. I need them to understand. Words have power. Mrs. Larson left the district the next week. When did your teacher ask the class an impossible question? My exam has one question. Which classmate would you kill? It's not a joke. Mrs. Larson passed out the exams face down like always. You have 50 minutes. Begin. I flipped mine over. One question in bold letters. Which classmate would you kill? Write their name and explain why. I looked up. Everyone else was staring at their papers too. Is this a joke? Fiona asked. No talking during the test, Mrs. Larson snapped. But this question, Jake started. No talking. We all looked at each other. 25 students, same horrified expressions. I raised my hand. Mrs. Larson, I refuse to answer this. Then you fail. Fine, I'll fail. Ashley stood up. Me too. This is sick. Me too, said James. But then Jean, the weird kid who ate alone, walked up and handed in his test. Answered. Done. Maya, the popular girl, looked at her friends, then wrote something down, handed hers in. One by one, more people started writing. Stop, I said. This is insane. Mrs. Larson stood up. If you don't answer this question, everyone in the class will fail because of you. Everyone. Is that what you want, Caleb? That's not fair. Life isn't fair. Choose. Fiona looked at me. Just write something. It's not real. It's wrong. It's just words on paper, Jake said. We all need to pass. The pressure was crushing. Everyone staring. Some already blamed me with their eyes. I wrote a name, random, someone I barely knew. Handed it in. Mrs. Larson collected all the tests, read them silently. Her face gave nothing away. Then she looked up. Caleb, stand up. My stomach dropped. Come to the front. I walked up on shaking legs. Class, she announced. This is who you all voted to kill. What? I spun around. All of you? Some looked down. Others looked away. But you threatened failure, I protested. You made them. The motive doesn't matter. They all agreed you should die for their survival. It's just a stupid test. Mrs. Larson smiled coldly. What makes you think I wasn't serious? How do you know I wouldn't have actually done it? That I'm not secretly mentally ill with a weapon? You wouldn't, Maya said. It's just words. A hypothetical. Interesting you say that. Watch this. Mrs. Larson turned on the projector. A photo appeared. A girl, maybe 17, basketball uniform, smiling. Does anyone recognize her? Nobody at first. Then it hit me. Yeah, she was a grade above us. Rachel something. I sat with her at lunch once. She didn't talk much. Mrs. Larson's smile turned sad. She was the #1 girls basketball player here. Then she lost one game because she twisted her ankle. The room went cold. Everyone at school told her to kill herself. As a joke. They sent threats online. As a joke. Posted memes about her missing the shot. And as a joke, of course. Nobody was breathing. When everyone forgot about their jokes, Rachel spent every day alone.
Brick, tell your dad what happened.
Okay. Oh, and if you're going out, get cereal.
Hey, Frankie, we got Shorty's pizza. It's getting cold.
Right. I was supposed to tell you. Mom got arrested.
What? And you know why I got arrested? Because apparently someone's been using my library card, checking out books, and not returning them.
Honestly, I have no idea who it could be.
It's you, Brick. I do know. It's you.
My phone's on vibrate.
I'm so sorry.
Battery's dead.
Yeah, whatever happened to my phone?
Oh, Mom, I am so sorry. I'd have been down there in a second if I knew.
Yeah, I'm gonna go wash the jail off of me. Enjoy your pizza. The librarian said it's just one book that's overdue, and it's called Stormy Moon.
Stormy Moon. You should go look in my room.
That you're too lazy to look for. Stop screwing around and find it. We are not doing anything else ever again until we find it, because I am not going back in the slammer.
But I already
Found it. Guys, he's got it.
Oh, not the book. I found these coupons for half off at the pie house.
Brick, look at my face. Do you have any sense of how angry I am right now?
Nothing pie wouldn't fix.
Brick, tell your dad what happened.
Okay. Oh, and if you're going out, get cereal.
Hey, Frankie, we got Shorty's pizza. It's getting cold. I know you have no motivation today, but...
I can't afford to propose to my girlfriend, so today's day one of door dashing for a diamond ring. But let me start from the beginning. 6 months ago, I bought a condo we both fell in love with. Problem is, it made me so house poor I can't even afford to propose. We've been together for a year and a half. The ring she deserves? $6,500. And I'm starting at zero. So every night after work, I'm door dashing. Because waiting for the perfect moment is just fear with a deadline. And she deserves more than my excuses. So I'm starting now. Follow to see how long it takes. I can't afford to propose to my girlfriend,
So recently, I've been seeing some wild things happening at Target. Like a Christmas tree that is on sale for $122 down from $175. But they covered the actual original price with a white sticker on every single box that showed $120. Another girl found a turntable organizer labeled with a new low price of $15. But when she looked at the previous prices, she saw that it used to be $20, but before that, it was $15 again. This girl noticed that almost all the price tags on these sweaters were ripped off except for one they found showing the real price was $30. But the sign said they were going for $40. So recently, I've been seeing some wild things happening at...
Dude, I don't want undead. Get this out of here, bro. Come on, give me angel or demon. My god, bro. Dude, I don't want undead. Get this out of here, bro. Come on, give me angel or demon. My god, bro.
What you're about to witness... I actually became Roblox's luckiest player, and it's thanks to this penguin. See, recently The Forge has been going viral on Roblox, so I decided to check it out on stream. And the very first thing the game gets you to do is gamble for a class, with the rarest being a 0.5% chance of happening. I'm gonna show you which one's more expensive, Roblox or real life. Hire a Roblox girlfriend for 1 hour, or the School of Riz beginner's guide.
Oh, School of Riz.
Neither of these are real. Chat, what are you thinking here? Roblox girlfriend? Roblox girlfriend's only $5.25. Quarter pounder with cheese? Or this realistic burger chain item in Roblox? Quarter pounder of cheese.
Realistic burger.
A lot of people in chat are saying the burger chain, bro. I'm going quarter pounder. Bro, that burger chain is expensive. Upgrading the quarter pounder to a meal or upgrading the Roblox item to a meal. Chat, why are you guys saying real life? Roblox meal lasts a lot longer. That's a great point. I reckon Macca's has a deal here, so I'm going the
Hi, gang.
meal. 3, 2, 1. I told you.
I'm gonna make an extra chicken. And I'm gonna get something good. I'm gonna take a look.
Surely we get this one right. Bro, those Roblox heads are expensive though. The 10 most expensive Roblox
The beginning.
or 10
Right, it's gonna be something good.
Ferraris. Does that make them Ferraris more expensive if it's 2002? I reckon it's Roblox.
I don't.
Chad is also saying Roblox and that it mogs.
After machine. After machine.
Roblox or real life?
I don't wanna be an elf.
Beginner's guide. I hope neither of these are real. Chat, what are you thinking here? Roblox girlfriend? Roblox girlfriend's only $5.25. Quarter pounder with cheese or this realistic burger chain item in Roblox? Quarter pounder of cheese is what? $5 now? A lot of people in chat are saying the burger chain, bro. I'm going quarter pounder. Bro, that burger chain is expensive. Upgrading the quarter pounder to a meal or upgrading the Roblox item to a meal. Chat, why are you guys saying real life? Roblox meal lasts a lot longer. That's a great point. I reckon Macca's has a deal here, so I'm I'm going the Roblox meal. 3, 2, 1. I told you! A real life Roblox head or headless horseman? We know, chat. Headless horseman is expensive, right? Let's see what chat thinks. Surely we get this one right. Bro, those Roblox heads are expensive, though. The 10 most expensive Roblox items combined. Or 10 2002 Ferraris. Does that make the Ferraris more expensive if it's 2002? I reckon it's Roblox, and I reckon it mogs. Chat is also saying Roblox and that it mogs. One.
My God.
Point 4. This Roblox dev ruined his own game just so he can try.
Did you know this useless card used to be OP? Because today, the
Oh,
clone
yeah.
spell is in the bottom 3 for both usage and win rates in Clash Royale. However, this was not always the case, as due to an update at the end of last year, this card became completely broken. You see, this update added the Royal Chef Tower, and although you might not think an extra level would impact clone much, the tower also came with a game-breaking bug, where if you cloned a troop right before it shot a pancake, the pancake would actually hit the clone troop, changing him from 1 health point to a full HP card. And this made clone become the best card in the game, until Supercell finally patched it. Subscribe if your socks are white.
Wait, so you're telling me these dogs know people have cancer before doctors do?
We see the world. Dogs smell it. Their sense of smell is 100,000 times as acute as ours.
Tough day?
I just need some sleep.
Yeah, I bet.
Wait, that smell. I remember that smell from when I was Molly. It's a cute little trick.
Trent, how long have you been wiped out like this?
Actually, since I moved back from London.
Do you think maybe you should see a doctor?
Okay.
Excuse me, you owe me a treat.
And they're sure it's cancer?
The good news is they caught it early, but I'll have to do chemo.
I go to the hospital, Max. When I get back, we're going a long walk, okay? Stay, Max.
I say walk if you don't mean walk.
So?
It's really good.
Really?
No, it's horrible. Hi, Dr. Robbins. Okay, so what does that mean? Okay.
What did she say?
She said my scans were clean. I'm cancer-free.
Oh my God.
I don't know why we're happy, but it makes me happy.
Wait, so you're telling me these dogs know people have cancer before doctors do?
We see the world. Dogs smell it. Their sense of smell is 100,000 times as acute as ours.
Tough day?
I just need some sleep.
Yeah.
6, 7.
Wait, that smell. I remember that smell from when I was Molly. It's a cute little trick.
Forge one more time.
How long have you been wiped out like this?
Actually, since I moved back from London.
Do you think maybe you should see a doctor?
Okay.
Excuse me, you
This
owe
is just
me a
amazing.
treat.
And they're sure it's cancer?
The good news is they caught it early, but I'll have to do chemo.
I go to the hospital, Max. When I get back, we're going a long walk, okay? Stay, Max.
I say walk if you don't mean walk.
So?
It's really good.
Really?
No, it's horrible. Hi, Dr. Robbins. Okay, so what does that mean? Okay.
What did she say?
She said my scans were clean. I'm cancer-free.
Oh my God.
I don't know why we're happy, but it makes me happy.
Wait, so you're telling me these dogs know people have cancer before doctors do?
We see the world. Dogs smell it. Their sense of smell is 100,000 times as acute as ours.
Tough day?
I just need some sleep.
Yeah, I bet.
Wait, that smell. I remember that smell from when I was Molly. It's a cute little trick.
Trent, how long have you been wiped out like this?
Actually, since I moved back from London.
Do you think maybe you should see a doctor?
Okay.
Excuse me, you owe me a treat.
And they're sure it's cancer?
The good news is they caught it early, but I'll have to do chemo.
I go to the hospital, Max. When I get back, we're going a long walk, okay? Stay, Max.
I say walk if you don't mean walk.
So?
It's really good.
Really?
No, it's horrible. Hi, Dr. Robbins. Okay, so what does that mean? Okay.
Close.
What did she say?
She said my scans were clean. I'm cancer.
What do you mean your Roblox name color is not random? Like Roblox actually has a secret system, and nobody talks about it. Every username is assigned a color, and it's not based on vibes. Roblox literally does math on you. They take every letter in your name, turn it into a number, then add them all together, and divide it by 8. Whatever the remainder is, gives your color. 0 gives red, 1 gives blue, 2 gives green, and it keeps going, all the way to beige. Like, bro, why beige? Some usernames are literally doomed, and others get god tier colors. But wait, you can actually gives what color. So yes, the chaos is avoidable. But here is the real plot twist. Your current color has been chosen since the day you joined. Before you even knew. Before you could choose anything. And once Roblox assigns it, it stays forever unless you change names. Here's the drop. Your color is basically your Roblox zodiac. And it secretly defines your energy. But nobody realizes it until they check the predictor. And that is why. Your username color feels...
Nannies. What's the worst thing you found out about a family? I'd been their nanny for ages. 2 kids, sweet as hell, and the parents both worked demanding jobs, so I was there 50 hours a week. I thought we had a great relationship. Everything was perfect for almost 2 years. Then little things started shifting. The mom started coming home early and just watching me with the kids, standing in doorways with her arms crossed, not saying anything. She started asking weird questions when I gave her my daily update. What did they say about me today? Did they mention me at all? Did they seem excited when I came home? I told her yes, of course. They always loved seeing her. She'd nod, but her eyes stayed suspicious. One day, the older one told me, "Mommy asked if I love you more than her." I thought that was strange, but I let it go because kids say all kinds of things and I didn't want to make it into something bigger than it was. Then the mom started texting me new rules that had never existed before. Don't let the kids sit in your lap anymore. Don't let them call you nicknames. No more baking together because that's something mothers do with their children, not babysitters. No more special songs at bedtime because she wanted to be the one they associated with comfort. The little one cried because she wasn't allowed to hug me goodbye anymore, and I had to just stand there with my arms at my sides while she sobbed and reached for me. I tried to talk to the mom about it and she smiled tightly and said everything was fine. She just thought we needed clearer professional boundaries. The housekeeper pulled me aside the following week while the mom was upstairs. She looked nervous and kept glancing at the stairs to make sure no one was coming. "Be careful," she said quietly. This happened before. I asked her what she meant and she shook her head and walked away without answering. 2 days later, I got a text from the mom at 6 in the morning. "Don't come in today, or ever. You're terminated effective immediately." No explanation, no notice.
Friends of mine will be like, "Why don't you guys just like introduce a safe word?"
Where's the bathroom?
Follow me.
Okay, thanks.
Keep up, sir.
Why are we on a ride?
We're almost there. Follow me.
Fine. How do you want me to get in here?
Here we are.
Where are we? I wanted to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you said bathroom? I thought you said bat room.
Where's the bathroom?
Follow me.
Okay, thanks.
If you ain't gonna spin the block, you a miniature cop.
See, you're one of a kind, but I'm original too. You can copy my style, but can't mimic the moves. The way I'm twisting this cube, this ain't a gimmick for views. I just did this to prove I'm more autistic than you. So don't get it confused. Even though I seem stuck, it's like life. One wrong turn can mess everything up. See, you're still spinning the block, but I've become a performer. I've built a solid foundation. You're still stuck on the corner. See,
Sweetie, it's time for church. Oh my god.
Mama, my hand is getting tired. Can you help me finish?
Baby, I told you to do this last night, but I guess Mommy can help you. Sweetie, it's time for church. Oh my god.
Mama, my hand is getting tired. Can you help me finish?
Baby, I told you to do this last night, but I guess Mommy can help you.
Thank you. I've been trying to clean these stupid shoes forever.
I know what you were thinking, you stinky McPoopy.
So, iShowSpeed just lost the Best Marathon Streamer Award to Kai Cenat, and fans are calling the show rigged. Right after Kai winning the awards, the camera panned to Speed, and he was kinda upset. On the screen is the stats of both of them compared during this marathons. Speed's US tour or Kai's Mafiathon? Which one in your opinion was better? So, iShowSpeed just lost the Best Marathon Streamer Award to Kai Cenat, and fans are calling the show rigged. Right after Kai...
So this is probably the funniest thing that will ever happen in World Cup history. So as you guys know, the World Cup is happening in America, and it's going to take place during Pride Month, so one of the games is going to be a honorary Pride match. And the two countries playing for this Pride match are...
What are you doing here?
Came to say how sorry I am, see if there's anything I can do.
Ain't nothing you can do. Ain't nothing I can do. Ain't nothing anybody can do. You don't have the right to be here. This is for family and friends, and you ain't either, so get the fuck out of here.
Yo trabajo para Luis. Estaba con él cuando sucedió.
You hungry?
I didn't come to eat. Your husband was nice to me. They all were. Just wanted to say I was sorry.
You're too sweet. One big win and you blow away. Come inside. Ándale pues.
Because it means let's go.
I should leave.
No, you're in it now. Come on.
You need to clean the plate. Put it back to chat.
But it's really overestimate my pain tolerance.
You're the worm.
Spot, huh?
And you did a very good job of describing.
You're right on.
You could change that in some direction. See, you're gonna have to make me laugh.
Watch me doing something to that effect. Can I drink now, please?
Yes.
You like anything that ain't spicy?
Dessert's not spicy.
Maybe I should be fair.
I guess you've had enough.
Thank you. If I lived in Mexico, this is all I would eat.
You would not be so skinny.
The fuck are you doing here?
Came to say how sorry I am. See if there's anything I can do.
Ain't nothing you can do. Ain't nothing I can do. Ain't nothing anybody can do. You don't have the right to be here. This is for family and friends, and you ain't either, so get the fuck out of here.
¿Quién es él?
El trabajo para Luis. Estaba con ellos cuando sucedió.
You hungry?
I didn't come to eat. Your husband was nice to me. They all were.
What are you doing? I'm playing one-day-old Steam games. There's lots of hidden gems here, like this one, Scary Tetris. It's Tetris, but the pieces are all bloody, and sometimes things jump out and scare you. Or this one, it's an arranged marriage dating simulator.
How does that work?
Well, you only ever have one dialogue option because
it's arranged.
Check this one out. It's a game where you play as a spinning guy.
That's it?
Glad you asked. No, you could also buy the jumping DLC and make it so the guy can jump.
Did you really just buy that?
Check it out. This one's called Leak in Your Ceiling, where you have to manage a leak in your ceiling.
That seems miserable.
Yeah, it really makes you feel something.
God, I hate my fucking life!
There's also this game where you play as a ball.
Do you do anything in it?
Yeah, you roll around in it.
That's it?
The people who made this game also made a skateboarding game.
That's just the ball one.
No, this one's a skateboard, but there's also this game where a guy chases you around, and if he catches you, he rants at you about women in video games.
Play something else, please.
Sure. Here's a hyper-realistic ghost hunting game.
Where are all the ghosts?
I said it's hyper-realistic.
Oh, ghosts aren't real.
Yeah, check this one out. This is a game where you put a square in a square hole.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, why spend $70 on Battlefield 6 when you can just spend $40 on this?
What are you doing?
I'm playing one-day-old Steam games. There's lots of hidden gems here, like this one, Scary Tetris. It's Tetris, but the pieces are all bloody, and sometimes things jump out and scare you. Or this one, it's an arranged marriage dating.
My ex left me and our kids with a note saying she'd be back in a few years. She returned 6 years later to find I'd divorced her and moved on. The note was taped to our bathroom mirror. Going to live with my sister in California. Need space to figure things out. Back in 2 to 3 years max. Don't change the locks. She left while I was at work and the twins were at school. No goodbye, no explanation to our 8-year-olds. That first night was brutal. Skylar kept asking when mommy was coming home, and Walter just stared at his untouched dinner. I had no idea how to explain that their mother had essentially abandoned them for a midlife crisis. But something weird happened. After the initial shock wore off, our house became peaceful. No more constant arguing about money. No more her undermining my parenting decisions. No more walking on eggshells around her mood swings. Year 1 was learning mode. I figured out how to braid Skylar's hair after watching YouTube tutorials for hours. I taught Walter to throw a curveball in our backyard. We established routines that actually worked. Homework at the kitchen table, then dinner together every night. Year 2 brought unexpected changes. Without the stress of a failing marriage, I got promoted at work. The kids' grades improved dramatically. We started family game nights and camping trips. I realized I'd been so focused on fixing my marriage that I'd forgotten how to enjoy my children. Year 3 changed everything. At Walter's baseball game, I met Eleanor, another single parent. She was a 3rd grade teacher, patient and kind. When Skylar spilled juice all over herself, Eleanor calmly helped clean her up without making a big deal about it. That small moment showed me what partnership could actually look like. Eleanor and I took things incredibly slow. The kids had been through enough upheaval, but gradually, she became part of our routine. She helped with homework, taught Skylar to bake cookies, and never once tried to replace their mother. Just added love to our family. Year 4, Eleanor moved in. The transition was seamless because the kids genuinely adored her. They started calling her Bonus Mom, their own idea. She attended every school event, packed their lunches with little encouraging notes, and tucked them in at night. Year 5 was magical. Eleanor and I got married in our backyard. Skylar and Walter insisted on walking her down the aisle together. In their speeches, they thanked her for making Dad smile again, and for being the mom who stayed. There wasn't a dry eye in the house. By year 6, our life had completely transformed. We'd bought a bigger house with a proper yard. The kids were thriving. Skylar made honor roll. Walter was team captain. Eleanor had legally adopted them after my ex's parental rights were terminated for abandonment. We were a real family. The legal process had been surprisingly straightforward. After 3 years of zero contact, the court classified it as voluntary abandonment. Eleanor's adoption paperwork went through without a hitch. The kids were ecstatic to officially change their last names to match ours. Last Tuesday, everything changed again. I was making coffee when I heard Eleanor gasp from the living room. Through the window, we watched my ex climbing out of a U-Haul truck, pulling suitcases toward our front door. She still had our old house key. She walked straight into our kitchen like she owned the place. Eleanor was packing the twins' lunches for school, family photos covering our refrigerator, pictures of camping trips, birthdays, Christmas mornings. None included my ex. My ex froze, staring at Eleanor. Who are you? Where are my kids? Skylar and Walter walked downstairs for breakfast, backpacks ready for school. They stopped cold, seeing this stranger in their kitchen. Who's that lady, Mom? Skylar asked Eleanor, genuinely confused. Walter squinted at my ex, trying to place her. Wait, aren't you the woman from those old pictures in Dad's closet? My ex's face crumbled. 6 years expecting to pick up where she left off, only to discover she'd been completely replaced. The kids she abandoned barely remembered her, and the man she thought would wait forever had built a beautiful new life. I came home, she whispered. This isn't your home anymore, I replied calmly. It hasn't been for 6 years. She looked around our kitchen, Eleanor's recipe cards on the counter, the kids' artwork on the walls, our wedding photo by the coffee maker. Everything screamed happy family, and she wasn't part of it. The woman who left expecting everything to pause for her return realized that life had moved on completely without her. Her own children called another woman Mom. My ex left me and our kids with a note saying she'd be back in a few years. She returned 6 years later to find I'd divorced.
In a few days, this building and city is going to disappear forever. Here's why. You see, the information hut is being removed, and it all has to do with the secret cosmetic. Now, I mentioned a few days ago that all of you who get my bundle will be receiving the legendary cosmetic for free, and it will never be available in Gorilla Tag again. But after lots of talking with their their team, I was able to extend this date until December 15th at 12 a.m. EST, meaning you have exactly 4 days to get a super rare cosmetic if you get my bundle. After that, there will never be another way to get the secret cosmetic because in a few days, this building and city is going to disappear forever. Here's why. You see, the information hut is being removed, and it all has to do with this.
At the farmer's market, an old man handed me a flyer and asked, "Have you seen my golden retriever?" My heart broke. "No, but I can help look if you want." His eyes were all puffy, like he'd been crying for hours. Suddenly, I felt someone sneak up behind me. Before I could react, a tiny pair of hands were grabbing my throat and choking me. The old man took off running, still crying but booking it down the street, yelling, "No, no, no, no!" I shoved the stranger off of me and spun around, gasping. It was a 12-year-old kid in a Boy Scout uniform, just standing there shaking. My throat felt like I'd swallowed glass. People were staring. Some lady was filming. I was about to grab her phone when suddenly a flood of police cars surrounded us. My heart dropped. I knew how bad it looked. A 14-year-old hitting a Boy Scout for no reason. I immediately went into defense mode. "Officer H.E. attacked me. I was just defending myself." The cops got out and started high-fiving each other, actually celebrating. One grabbed the Boy Scout's shoulder. "Good job, son. You did great. That kid tried to kill me." My voice came out all raspy. "We know. You're very brave." The cop was smiling. "The man who was just here, did you see which way he went?" Another cop cut in. "Yeah, he ran that way, but listen, his dog is missing. We need to find him immediately. Get in the car." To help look for the dog, they didn't answer. Just opened the back door and waited. I got in because what else was I supposed to do? The kid who choked me was in another cop car, not handcuffed, just sitting there calm like this was routine. We drove 30 miles over the speed limit. The cop kept asking weird questions like I was in trouble for trying to help an old man. "How long were you talking to him?" "Like 30 seconds. He just asked about his dog." "Do you always talk to strangers at markets?" At this point, the officers were ticking me off. Like, no wonder everyone thinks they're just fat donut eaters. "Can we please just focus on getting the dog back?" Every officer turned around to glare at me like I was the crazy one. Every minute we wasted was another minute his dog was out there scared, maybe hurt. Traffic was getting heavier. What if he ran into the street? Is that kid in trouble? The scout? No, but he assaulted me. You should be grateful. By this point, we'd been driving for 10 minutes. Way too long to be looking for a man who'd just run away on foot. Where are we going? To find him. The man or the dog? No answer. There, I spotted him 3 blocks from the McDonald's, still crying. The cops surrounded him with their cars, got out wearing thick gloves. They pulled little bottles from his pockets. He kept saying, "It's just eye drops," over and over. At the station, everything came out. They put me in this tiny room. "I need to show you something," the detective said, and she turned the screen toward me. Security footage from the farmer's market from earlier that day. The footage started when I was talking to the crying man about his dog. She hit pause. "Watch his left hand when you're talking." I watched. His hand went to his pocket while I was describing where the dog park was. His fingers moved around in there like he was feeling for something. "See how his hand went to his pocket? He was getting ready to offer you something." Kai, the Boy Scout who saved your life, recognized that move. She pulled up another video. Different farmer's market, but I recognized the setup. There was the same man. Same story about Buddy. The kid he was talking to looked about 11. Watch what happens at the 2-minute mark. The man's hand went to the same pocket. This time, he pulled out something wrapped in a napkin, handed it to the kid who unwrapped it, and took a bite. It looked like a cookie. He took a bite, and they started walking together toward the parking lot. The kid was stumbling by the time they reached the edge of the camera's view, like the cookie made him drunk or something. "The boy is Kai from 3 weeks ago." My stomach dropped. "Is he okay?" "He still doesn't remember what happened in the following 4 hours. He woke up in the woods with rope burns on his wrists and scratches all down his arms." She clicked through photos on her phone. The marks on his wrists looked deep. "He's been going to markets every weekend since then to help us look for him." "One more thing," the detective says. "Check your pocket." I reach in and pull out a dog collar, red, with a tag that says Buddy. "You don't remember him giving you that?" My hands start shaking. Full story on channel, the link below. At the farmer's market, an old man handed me a flyer and asked, "Have you..."
Hey, what is that thing?
It's a gutter cleaner. Ladies, I give you the future. How many times you girls seen me fall off this ladder? Now, that's gonna happen less.
Stop! God, oh my god, oh my god.
What? What happened?
It's a bird's nest!
No!
Oh, they're all dead!
Oh my...
You killed them!
No, it wasn't me!
Oh
It
my
was
god!
a robot!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm sorry! I killed a bunch of baby birds.
What?
My robot wiped out the nest, and now the mom's just staring at me. They recognize faces, you know. I saw it in a documentary.
Sweetie, I'm sure it was just an accident.
None of this would have happened if we'd just gone to Luke's game. We're terrible parents for not going.
No.
Is that a whistle? Where are you?
I'm just walking by a construction site. I'll be home soon, though. I love you. Okay, bye-bye. Hey, Luke. Don't tell your dad I was here, all right? Great game.
Claire? Claire?
Hey, what is that thing?
It's a gutter cleaner.
Tom Holland's new hair is reminding me of somebody that I used to know. This is from a $200 million movie. Isn't Peter Parker supposed to be a teenager? Why is this like a middle-aged man? Breaking. Twitter user discovers aging. Only the worthy can lift it. They took the Spider-Man pointing meme to a whole new level. The Avengers be like, "We did it. We saved the city." If you feel dumb, just remember Cap tried to choke a robot. I feel like if the Avengers were real, we would really hate them. Watching Hulk throw your car at the villain and miss. I'm still trying to figure out what Thanos... Tom Holland's new hair is reminding me of somebody somebody that I used to know. This is from a $200 million movie. Isn't Peter Parker supposed to be a teenager? Why is this like a middle-aged man? Breaking. Twitter user discovers age. Only the word
Jago Black guys in my ass.
A whole new level. The Avengers.
Pretty sure I already have
we
this.
saved the city. If you feel dumb, just remember Cap tried to choke a robot. I feel like if the Avengers were real,
I already have Black guys.
watching Hulk throw your car at the villain and miss. I'm still trying to figure out what Thanos. Holland's.
Put the Jago Black guys in my ass.
This is from a $200 million movie. Isn't Peter Parker supposed to be a teenager? Why is this like a middle-aged man? Breaking. Twitter user discovers aging. Only the worthy can lift it. They took the Spider-Man pointing meme to a whole new level.
Put the Jago Black guys in my ass.
If you feel dumb, just remember Cap tried to choke a robot. I feel like if the Avengers were real, we would really hate them. Watching Hulk throw your car at the villain and miss. I'm still trying to figure out what Thanos. Holland's new hair is reminding me of somebody that I used to know. This is from a $200 million movie. Isn't Peter Parker supposed to be a teenager? Why is this like a middle-aged man? Breaking. Twitter user discovers aging. Only the worthy can lift it. They took the Spider-Man pointing meme to a whole new level. The Avengers be like, we did it. We saved.
If you play the same deck for the rest of your life, how good are you gonna get? The first 100 bottles? Because you just started your journey. You open YouTube and watch many guides. Day after day, you keep playing it. You're going through hard times. You doubt your life choices.
Why am I doing it?
But before you know it, you hit 1000 wins. You clearly feel the advantage. Every placement, every king activation, you memorized it. But then you face a pro player. And you get 3 crowned before reaching the sudden death. Even though 1000 wins is a lot, it's not enough to become someone. So you keep going. The year is 2031. You spent 6 years playing Clash Royale with the same deck. Your total wins? 90,000. You became the best with this deck. In fact, you're the one creating new metas and finding new features. Back in 2027, you started your YouTube channel. And you stayed consistent. The player's sire
And then I wake up.
Other choice
Yuh, yuh,
the
yuh, yuh.
at the start. At the end.
Alright, turn left. Okay. I said right! I said left! Wait, what? Up! What? Go up! What? Give me that! What the fuck?
Oh man, I hope this house is candy.
Yeah, I hope so too. I really do not want raisins.
Trick or treat! Oh my god, he has a gun! Oh my god!
Were you pregnant with me when you married Dad? Why would you ask that? Sheldon said so. How would Sheldon know? He did the math. What math? He said the time between my birthday and your wedding day was 6 months.
Yeah, that's because you were born premature.
I've seen my birth certificate. It said I weighed 9 pounds.
Yes, that's true. You were a big fat preemie. Let's talk about something else.
Why?
Because I'm very much like to.
Don't they make babies that are born too soon stay in the hospital?
Normally, yes, but you were born with such a great head full of hair that they sent you home with us.
That's the first thing you said that makes sense. I'm glad we had dinner. This was nice.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Oh, don't want to miss Who's the Boss.
Lord, forgive me for lying. I'll tell him the truth when he's 30. Amen.
0.001% chance of pulling this? Wait, it's a masterpiece skin. There's a new rarity. Wait, they're cooking. Legendary was the most rare. Now there's mythical. That's actually fire. It's probably worth a couple $100. 0.0001% chance of pulling this? Wait.
Where's your homework? Same place where your kids are. Non-existent. I left it at home. Would you like to share that with the class? I just said I left it at home. And what good is it at home? Because it's
Insertion in 5 seconds.
Donut. Sorry, Mr. Brown. See me after school, please. What for?
You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
I've got to school after school today. There's your note from your parent.
Cluster charge live. Cluster charge activated. Blowing cluster charge.
location.
What do you mean I Show Speed is getting sued for $1 million for beating up a robot? So here's what actually happened. Speed was live streaming with the viral humanoid robot Rizbot, and instead of treating it like a $20,000 piece of advanced tech, bro treated it like a WWE practice dummy. According to the lawsuit, Speed punched it in the face, put it in a chokehold, even though the thing doesn't breathe, pinned it to the couch, and then yeeted it onto the floor like he was fighting a final boss. And Rizbot did not tank that damage. The legal filing says the robot's mouth and neck are broken, the head cameras don't work, the sensor ports behind the neck are dead, and the robot can't even walk straight anymore. Basically, Speed turned the most advanced NPC on Earth into a glitching Roblox character. The company says the bot is a total loss, and is suing Speed for actual damages and lost profits, reportedly adding up to around
$1 million. Think I'll play? Wait.
What's this?
Rice balls.
You made them yourself.
Mm-hmm.
What's the brown stuff?
Chocolate. Makes everything taste better. Rika?
You stupid girl.
Rika, apologize to our guest. I'm so sorry.
You dropped my food. Delicious. Now you eat one.
And apologize to the girl.
Do you know who I am? A shithead Marine with a bad haircut. I wouldn't do that. Oh, come on, tough guy. 3 swords? I only need 1. Okay. But it's gonna hurt.
Down to 1 friendly. Bomb diffusion initiated. Protect the diffuser. Diffuser was disabled. Mission failed.
You ever have a friend that claims they like spicy food, but in reality it's all cap? I had this one friend who used to always hype himself up and saying things like, I bet the Carolina Reaper isn't even spicy. Or, you know my mom back home puts a lot of peppers in her food. So you're like, okay, bet, Mr. Scoville Pepper here can handle his heat. So there's this one day I found the 1-chip challenge at the store, and I thought to myself, you know, he says he likes spicy food. So I buy the 1-chip challenge and I'll bring it to school. And when he sees it, his eyes light up like a Christmas tree. I'm talking salivating at the mouth, glistening eyes, and the soft soul that's about to feel more pain than Zoe Laverne when Charlie D'Amelio overtook her on TikTok. So it's lunchtime, and this friend sprints to me to try this 1-chip challenge. We read the rules. I give him the chip and he eats it. When I tell you no longer than 2 minutes later, this man is hyperventilating, sweating through every pore in his body, and crying like there's no tomorrow. Apparently it was so spicy, he had to go home early. And when he came back to school the next day, he said he had to get his stomach pumped. Now he's saying it's my fault and I'm the bad guy. Like, okay, buddy, you were the one hyping yourself up like you were Prime Bumblebee anytime he drops the mask. But when it came time to prove it,
You did it. You did it. slow off this. No. 9.3 seconds. That's a record, kid. 9.3 seconds. 9.4. What are you talking about? 9.4. I clocked it myself at 9.3. What do you mean the highest? 2 out 3.
Deploying jammer. Razor shell out.
Seconds.
I'm not gonna calm down till you come here to hire us.
Oh my God, is that right? What time do you have? 5:45. 5:45? That's not possible. I dropped off Malcolm, picked up Reese, dinner's in the oven. Huh. What is it? I have the next 25 minutes free. How did you manage that? Did you leave a kid somewhere? No, they're all...
Reloading.
Yay.
Honey pie. No. We gotta go to bed in the next 10 minutes, so...
Got it. Let me finish this round. Okay.
One op 4 remaining.
Buddy, did you do your homework?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you sure? Apple cider then.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Thank you. I'm gonna go brush on too.
Be ready to eliminate hostiles. 10 seconds. Down to 5 seconds.
Why do it yourself when we're about to do it?
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Throwing a razor bloom. Activating jammer. This'll rattle them. Jammer ready.
Frag out.
Op 4, last operator standing.
Downstairs. Yeah.
Eliminated. Mission successful.
What are we? It's 2-2 right now.
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
Good. Yeah, this takes money.
10 seconds.
This is pretty good, I'd say.
5 seconds to go. Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
read that.
Throwing frag grenade.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
Actually. It was actually first three, so that shorter, and one's a match.
What's a match? You're done.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if anybody just commentates. No commentates.
I don't know what that means.
That there's valor, there's guidance, and there's dedication. You want me to explain to you? Those are. Alright, so this one's gonna be Milwaukee's. Wait, what's this? What I got? Wait, doesn't that mean I have? Yes. Gambling is the best fun. Black ice.